What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another one. Today's track is called Killuminati Won't Save You by your boy King Little G. You know what I mean? Let's jump right into it, fam. Let's go.
I'm the black sheep of the family, graffiti up on the alley, an ambulance passing, another tragedy happened in Cali. All I wanted was a role model. My father worked hard, so tell me who the fuck was I supposed to follow?
My father worked hard, so tell me who the fuck was I supposed to follow? I'm guessing your dad. The motherfucker worked hard. But I guess he wasn't present. He worked hard, but he wasn't present. So you had a positive role model, but you really didn't have anybody to follow. Maybe that's what maybe that's what he's trying to get at. Let me go back.
It's a role model. My father worked hard, so tell me who the fuck was I supposed to follow? It's hard to swallow. My stomach's hollow, knowing I only had top ramen to eat tomorrow. I had no problem drug dealing.
Oh, hold up. I think that meant something else, man. Let me go back.
My father worked hard, so tell me who the fuck was I supposed to follow? It's hard.
When he said my father worked hard, was he talking about his father was on drugs or something like that? I'm not too sure. But yeah, cause and then he says, so tell me who the fuck do I have to follow? Yeah, I'm not 100% on that, but either way, you know what I mean. It's either the dad wasn't present, but he was like saying that he had things he had nothing but Roman needles to eat and whatnot. So, let me listen some more. Maybe he puts a little bit more into that.
Hard to swallow. My stomach's hollow, knowing I only had top ramen to eat tomorrow. I had no problem drug dealing. I get mad when I think of all the bullshit that I was feeling. I believe my father really broke a happy home, left us stranded in the dark for a fucking whore. I pray to God it wouldn't.
Left us stranded in the dark for a fucking horror. Oh man, damn. So his dad left. Uh, he left him. He left his mom Dukes and him for a whore. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Now let's keep it moving, man.
Didn't happen, but I was ignored. If it ain't my family, what the fuck I'm living for? No looking stranded in the dark for a fucking whore. I pray to God it wouldn't happen, but I was ignored. If it ain't my family, what the fuck I'm living for? No looking forward.
I like that, man. If it wasn't for my family, then what the fuck am I living for? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, your family is where you come from. You know what I mean? The family is what keeps you sane and or keeps you motivated. I don't know about you guys, but like my family is big for me. You know what I mean? And it's an honored thing for me. You know what I mean? So I, I if I'm my family, I don't know where I'd be, and it doesn't even have to be your immediate family, just the whole freaking family feel of it. Sometimes you have friends that you knew for like forever, and you consider them family. I'm talking about like shit like that. You know what I mean? But let's keep it moving.
Looking back, no hesitation when I put my hands on that strap. My music is the pain in my mother's eyes. People struggling in the ghetto, something never televised.
Okay.
People struggling in the ghetto, something never televised.
And that's a fact, man. I like how you said that shit. People struggling in the ghetto, something never televised. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they love to freaking glorify the crime that goes on in the freaking in the low income areas and whatnot, but they never show the fact that people are actually suffering beyond the crime and shit. They're positive. There's people that work 9 to 5 every fucking day and shit, and still struggling. You know what I mean? Doing the right thing, not doing anything negative and shit. But people are struggling day to day and whatnot to make a honest living and shit. You know what I mean? But at this in the same time, while that's happening and whatnot, the media, the news, and everything, the only attention that they give out to those type of neighborhoods is, oh, the level of crime is increasing and whatnot, gang members all around, and all this type of nonsense that doesn't really affect the person that's trying to freaking make a general fucking living. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it pushing. Yeah, so it's that type of shit is never televised on TV, and if it is, it's just like a fucking a second. You know what I mean?
Televised. People struggling in the ghetto, something never televised. Killuminati won't even save you from all the struggle I survived.
He said, Killuminati will never save me from all the struggles, but I still survive. You know what I mean? That's a good message, man. I mean, like, yo, if you ain't if you're not strong on the inside, man, whatever the powers may be, man, is gonna freaking drag you down every motherfucking time and shit. So you got to do the best. You got to do the best that you can do on your own and whatnot, and thrive and to the next day and shit, yo. Because yo, tomorrow, your tomorrow is always your the tomorrow that you envision in your head could actually be a possibility. You have to try your best to make that happen. You know what I mean? And it's gonna it definitely gonna be hard, but like yo, you just gotta try your best. You know what I mean? Let's go.
One shot, 2, 3, 4, can you feel the vibe?
One shot, 3, 4, can you feel the vibe?
This is for my mother's pain and everything she sacrificed. I'm still mad at my brother's chick. I can't believe she snitched on him. Goddamn, you want some other shit. I learned my lesson, never trust a bitch. I'm thinking karma's a motherfucker while staring at my rubber grip. My close homies on the run again. My phone's tapped, I think I'm being followed by these undercover pigs. I think they wanna set me up on some sucker shit. Snitching will never happen forever, be the opposite. Got my enemy saying that motherfucker's sick. L.A., Chi-Town, even Brooklyn. We got something in common if you wondering. Hustle hard till the day you pay your mother's rent.
Hustle hard till the day you pay your mother's rent. That's the one thing. That's the one thing. All them neighborhoods that you got in common, man. It don't matter what your hustle is, man. If you gotta do whatever it takes, man, to freaking pay that rent, man, you gotta do what it is. You know what I mean? Like I said before in past videos, man, I never freaking judge another man's hustle and shit if it's bringing freaking bread to the table. You know what I mean? But let's go.
Sick. L.A., Chi-Town, even Brooklyn. We got something in common if you wondering.
And why gotta be even Brooklyn, man? Why we gotta be even Brooklyn? Jesus Christ, man.
So hard till the day you pay your mother's rent. Ain't that the real reason why we started hustling? Besides the cars and the fame and trying to fuck a bitch, my music is the...
Yeah, it's like, he just that's what he had said in the beginning, you know what I mean, on some real shit. The reason why we do all these shit is for our family and shit. That's the main freaking criteria to feed your family. The excess money and shit that you get from grinding and freaking working hard and whatnot. Then you spend that shit on your car. Then you spend it on trying to get shorties and things of that nature. But until your family's not good and whatnot, man, you don't even freaking play with that freaking money. You know what I mean? Let's go, man. I like that.
Pain in my mother's eyes, stranded in the ghetto is something that's never televised.
Struggling in the ghetto is something never televised.
Killuminati won't even save you from all the struggle I survived. One shot, 2, 3, 4, can you feel the vibe? This is for my mother's pain and everything she sacrificed. President.
I like that, man. This is for my mother's pain and all for her. So she sacrificed. You know, I'm basically saying like, yo, he respect his mom for everything she done did. For all her sacrifices she done did, bringing him up and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? What to make him, to bring him, to teach him and to raise him. You know what I mean? He's thankful for all that shit, yo. I like that, yo. Humility.
Oh, can you feel the vibe? This is for my mother's pain and everything she sacrificed. My president is talking about some bullshit again. They keep taking education money from the kids. I've never seen them once ever speak about the homeless or ever talk about the gang-related feeling hopeless. In case you didn't notice, the youngest to the oldest. Homies never realize till that eviction notice. It's time for us to grow up. The real world's afraid of us. That's why they never show love. You know what they label us. Wish I could just ignore the world with an ounce of weed and tell the people in the ghetto they could count on me. Now dim the motherfucking light.
I like that line. We're gonna repeat that again, yo. Just for the fucking realness of it, yo. Come on, man. Let's go.
World's afraid of us, that's why they never show love. You know what they label us. Wish I could just ignore the world with an ounce of weed and tell.
Just wish I could ignore the world with an ounce of weed.
The people in the ghetto, they could count on me. Now dim the motherfucking lights, put me in front of a crowd who applauds when I mention Christ. My music is the pain in my mother's eyes, stranded in the ghetto. And tell the people in the ghetto they could count on me. Now dim the motherfucking lights, put me in front of a crowd who applauds when I mention Christ. My music is the pain in my.
I like that, man. Put me in front of a crowd. Put me on in front of a crowd who roars when I mention Christ and whatnot, yo. Alright, that's what I'm talking about, man. I like that.
Now dim the motherfucking lights, put me in front of a crowd who applauds when I mention Christ. My music is the pain with something that's never televised. People struggling in the ghetto, something never televised. Killuminati won't even save you from all the struggle I survived. 1 shot, 2, 3, 4, can you feel the vibe? This is for my mother's pain and everything she sacrificed.
Man, I like this. I like this track, man. I like the energy in this track. You know, your boy, King Little G. You know what I mean? He's a motherfucking problem, man. Lyrically, that dude is on point with the subject matters and whatnot, yo. Freaking yo, cause at the end of the day, he's just basically talking about the struggle and shit. You know what I mean? How I'm trying to freaking put it the right way, like the low income communities are rarely looked at, you know what I mean? And I glossed over it while the track was playing and shit, you know what I mean? And he gives respects to people that hustle and whatnot, to think about the family first, and then spread the money out and whatnot within reason and whatnot. And he also speaks about like the people not actually caring about the people that's actually making an honest living and things of that nature, and don't think about the homeless people. It's like these things are always on my mind and whatnot. What he's covering, you know what I mean? Because I feel like due to the fact that we live in a capitalist country and whatnot, the main goal of this country is to keep the money moving and whatnot. You know what I mean? So that just means like if you have no money and whatnot, then that means that you're not important. You know what I mean? And when I say not important, I don't mean not important in general to people in your family, your peeps and things of that nature and whatnot. Not important to the freaking country, you know what I mean? Like the government, you know what I mean? Because if you're not making money and shit, and you're not making moves and whatnot, and your money is not in the bank, then you're not playing the game. You know what I mean? You're not playing the game of capitalism. So therefore, you're not important. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get no attention drawn towards you. Meanwhile, you know what I mean? Due to the fact that the crime do affect the way money piles up and goes down and whatnot, when crime rates rise and shit, that's important to the value of money. But like you being homeless, again, brings no money to the game. They don't give two shits about that. You know what I mean? So he covers that very nicely and whatnot. You know what I mean? Where he says like the government. He didn't even say nothing about the government. I'm gonna go to the chorus and whatnot one time so you guys could hear it, because it says it's he says it better than me. Let's just say that. You know what I mean?
Never televised. People struggling in the ghetto, something never televised.
People struggling in the ghetto, something never televised. You know what I mean? The fact that people are freaking struggling in the ghetto and whatnot is something the government don't give two shits about, because that's not bringing money into the freaking country. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's as raw as I could say it. You know what I mean? Because that's just a fact of the matter. You know what I mean? Once you start having capital and whatnot, then you're noticed. You know what I mean? One point. I'm not even gonna make no more points, man. But one more point. You know what I mean? Like you know the fact of the matter is, like, you could be using somebody's name just as a, like, you could be freaking rhyming on somebody's name and whatnot, and nobody knows anything about it. You've been rhyming on this beat that is claimed by this person for a good 5-10 years and shit. You become fucking famous and shit and start collecting cash and shit. That person that you were using his beats for 10 years is going to come out of the woodworks and sue you for your freaking money, because your money is in the system now. You are of value now. You know what I mean? But you wasn't of value 10 years ago because you didn't have capital to be of value. That's just one point that I was trying to make. Anyways, yo, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you guys did, you know what I mean? Put it down there in the comment section all day long, all day long, all day long. Tell me something good, you know what I mean? If you guys want to do, if you guys want me to react to more videos from King Little G, you know what I mean? Put down there in the comment section, or all day long, or any other type of videos, you know what I mean? Put it down in the comment section, you know what I mean? You see this right here? This is my motherfucking thumb, you know what I mean? I need y'all to take y'all thumbs and put it all the way up to the motherfucking sky. All day long, you know what I mean? Show me some love and support in that way. Another way you guys can show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there, all day long, all day long. You know what I mean? And that's about it. I'm going to check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out, one love, and I'm out.